Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Communist Italy. And it has been a couple of days since the last episode, and the reason is, I've actually been playing too much Hearts of Iron. Like, on my own! I've just been addicted. In fact, it's all been playing as Italy. I've been trying to work out other ways to start off some really fast attacks and stuff like that. Been doing a lot of reading online, seeing what ideas that people have come up with for different things. And I do have the point. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know this, but in my personal Iron Man game as Italy, I have conquered all of France, all of the United Kingdom, Austria, maybe Yugoslavia by that point? I don't remember. All by 1937. Solo, the war, like, concluded, so no, like, occupation or anything like that. A finished, completed war where I've conquered all of France and Great Britain, and all their associated holdings and things. And it was pretty good, but that is not where we are here. So now it is 1940 in this game, in our Communist Italy game. Because we can be. Now, it should be noted that, oops, that's the wrong button, I want that button over here. We are at war with the Commonwealth of Nations, basically the equivalent to the Allies here, because Great Britain went Axis. Now, it's inevitable, I suspect, at some point we will get into war against the German Reich. I mean, they're not specifically doing anything to build up right now. Technically, though, they do have a war goal against me. Yeah, right over here, because I think of the Sudetenlands. They have claims over here. They haven't done anything with it for a while, but they're building up to it. So we'll see how that goes. We ourselves are also justifying on Turkey. It is going to take a few months to do that. We can pretty much unpause. All we're doing is moving our units around, and that's going to be okay. Okay, on the list of things I didn't see coming, Switzerland has just declared war on us. I had this battle plan. It's going to be there for a while. The thing is, most likely Germany's just going to run right over them. Oh, man. Sorry, not Germany. The Comintern. And they have a bunch of troops to the south. So, yeah, okay. We don't actually have to do anything here. Because the Soviet troops are just going to rip through all that territory, and that'll be okay. So we've got fighter tech going on here, which I'm fine. That's a 1940 fighter. I'm very happy about that. I probably want to throw in some close air support tech as well, I would suspect. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look at our production here. Yeah, our Type 1 fighters, we're going to upgrade to the Type 2 fighter over here, and I will spend air experience. The big thing is engine. Getting more speed and more agility is absolutely by far the most powerful thing you can do to a plane. Reliability is good. The way reliability works is basically every time your planes take off for a mission, there's a chance that they just sort of crash and fail and things. So keeping the reliability as high as possible is good. I could actually boost the reliability, because here the range actually removes it, right? So if I do this, you can say I get 8 reliability, but the range offsets that. What I could actually consider, like, 2 ticks of reliability instead. Getting up to 96% is pretty crazy. One of the things with a lot of the nations, if you go heavy fighters, a lot of times there's a medium fighter company tech thing. I don't know, you know, one of those political things you can set up. They give you like, it's like 20% more reliability or something, which is crazy good. I think I'm gonna go for, I'll go for the +1 range, just balance that out that way, and there you go. And I think we'll appreciate having that. This must be, yeah, this is my updated one. Yes, okay. So we're gonna grab you and do that. Now, currently you are being built with smashed factories. These are going to be repaired fairly quickly. Alsace-Lorraine, actually, yeah, I like the idea of repairing the forts on the border there. But if we see, yeah, any more civilian factories, let's get our civilian factories repaired right away by moving them to the front, because that will then accelerate every other repair job and whatnot. So civilian first. I can probably bring the radars all the way down. Maybe. Because I want the military factories fixed too. What decision do we have? War propaganda against Switzerland. Not interested. Thank you very much. Presumably the Soviet Union are going to take care of Switzerland, and I won't have to pull my troops away. I just want to have to redraw my battle plans. That's literally all it comes down to. My planes, I do have some active. Now, some are targeting some seas over here. I mean, they're just using their fuel, maybe, for no good reason. I don't know. I think it's okay. So strike team over there, raiders. I guess I can take a look just over here at the areas. Yeah, and we don't have complete convoy raiding efficiency. We may need more groups. How we split up over here? I don't know. I don't think I'd put in more groups. The thing is, each convoy raiding group can only be in one of these sea zones at a time. So that is one of the impacts over there. Yeah, task force, 7 different regions, up to 7, yeah. I don't know. This is fine. German Reich. Great Britain. Again, it's only a matter of time before we find ourselves in battle against the Axis. I'm just hoping it holds out longer. I don't think you'll join the Axis. If anything, I think you'd join the Commonwealth of Turkey, but I'm not sure. It would be a little scary if all of a sudden we found ourselves in the war against the Axis, because they would come through here pretty quickly. But being able to equilibrate Switzerland first is actually kind of handy, because we could have a more contiguous border. Of course, we're going to have the advantage of the mountains here. Like, you know, the Soviets are having to, like, fight through the mountains right now, but it'll be a good defensive holding place against the Germans, while generally keeping our stuff fairly clean. So I think that's going to be okay. Support over here isn't fantastic. Are we really getting bombed over there? So this is our MP groups. Let's take a look at our, what am I looking for? Resistance map mode. Yeah, so quite red over there. Decent over here. We may need some more guys. I don't remember, what do our MPs look like? Yeah, they don't have the actual MP thing, which we are researching. Not yet. Okay. Well, I mean, that's still fine now. Are we making any? No, we've got these guys. Now, what it can do is some of these, yeah, I think these going to yellow over here are going to be joining the MP garrison instructions. I'll do the same thing over here. I can't dump these yet. We'll move them around later on, but for now, we'll just have them go to hotspots of resistance, just to nip that in the bud. Because the thing with resistance is, it is really important to bring down, you know, fairly aggressively in places, because adjacent provinces that have resistance increase the amount of resistance in other provinces, so you get the snowball effect. So the sooner you can start to stamp down on it, the better. Switzerland has capitulated, giving us some equipment. Okay. And then we've got that, and that is fine. So, it didn't really contribute in that, but that's fine. Naval combat in the English Channel, so some subs are just chasing some convoys. That's fine. I don't know if I have any planes on the English Channel. I do not. Do I still want some? It might not be a bad idea. Do I have some naval bombers kicking around? I don't know what our composition is here. Carrier ones, which I guess is fine. I'm going to have you operate over there. You're just going to be doing naval strikes, potentially assisting in port strikes if they come up. I'm going to give you normal operations on this flagging operation. I think that's going to be okay. So it'll give us a little more intel, and when we do spot some convoys, our bombers might go and help out with that. And, you know, just generally make life a little more annoying for people. Which I like. When those people are not me. I should be clear about that. I don't like it when life is annoying for me. I mean, some of you may be okay with that, but me personally, I don't like to be annoyed. I know, it's a bold stance to take. I'm actually surprised there's not more dudes kicking around over here. Okay, see, these were still yellowish. Now they're green, so... Oh, wrong mode. Never mind. No. I was in Diplo mode instead of this. Yeah, see, there's, like, overkilling the resistance fighting. Is there any way to, like, emphasize region? I mean, not really. And these guys are chill, because they were annexed before. Yeah. I mean, not that it matters, but what I could do is, like, increase the zone of coverage for my, my MP units. But you can see it's not changing the amount of divisions required. See that? Still says 35 no matter what I do over here. That's because there's no resistance whatsoever over there. I suppose what I could do, they're not going to be at full strength or anything, but what I could do is take, you know what, these guys. I'm going to take these guys and just turn them into the MP units. Well, yeah, we do actually have enough stuff. Although there's still not a lot of people hanging out over here. Now, I could manually just sit some guys over here. I'm actually really surprised. Hold on, why are they both in there? So no one's hanging out there? Okay, but the resistance has gotten to 0. Okay, never mind. We're fine. I didn't realize. I guess there is enough things here to just bring down all the resistance. Yeah, so here, civilian factories still getting built up, which is going to be fine and dandy. All right, so waiting till March. Decisions. Let me just see. No, I think I'm okay with the state of things. Develop these oil fields. We need excavation 5 for that. Now, what's funny with this is, as far as I can tell, like, there's no prereq, right? I don't think we need excavation 4, because we can just go and get that. It's odd, maybe, but probably okay. Right. yes, we didn't have anything really to do in the focus tree here anymore, other than to pop things to give us discounts. A little early for the jet engines. Let's grab the armor technology, though. I don't remember what our status is in there. I'm getting confused with the Kaiserreich game now. See, that's one of the problems with I've been playing so many sessions like I am. Between Kaiserreich, my personal games, and this, I'm like, what have we done? Yeah, it would be nice. It's hard because on Elite difficulty, it would be really nice to get tank tech. I still think what we're probably just going to have to do is license some stuff from the Soviet Union, which we're not currently doing. No. I'm going to kill the light tank production completely, in fact. And, not making mobile units. Interesting. Okay. Out of curiosity, just to see what you've got. License production of this. Outdated. Can we filter this to, like, only show me the most up-to-date designs? These are all light tanks. And these are not... So you haven't researched, as far as I can tell. Yeah. No medium, no heavy tanks, nothing like that. I mean, we could potentially do some good things with light tanks. I mean, maybe we want to license it. We do have some light tank, things out there, although we have some light tanks. Probably a bunch of them have been captured more than anything else. We really need that anti-tank. Again, not for the current war, not against Turkey, but when it comes to fighting the Axis. So it is there, it is at the top. Tungsten, we have, a big shortage of tungsten. And we can bring some in. Let's do India. Actually, 48 is perfect. Excellent, okay. Let's finally do that. Should have done that probably a while ago. I'm pretty bad about rechecking the trade screen, because like half the time you're getting a warning about like a trade deficit or something that's not important in any way, and then every now and again you do get caught out. You over here, what do you need? You need 50 for the Coast Guard, which you're fine on. Yeah, if Turkey joins the Axis, I mean, there's no guarantee or anything, so at least there's that. They may not join anyone because they're unaligned. I don't know. But if they suddenly fire over here, it'll be interesting to see. Now, the Soviets are moving a lot of troops here. Lessons of war. Lessons of war. Okay, that's just that, and then it's just in tech stuff. That's fine. So you're not doing anything that's going to start any new battle yet. And we don't know what Germany's doing anymore, which is a little scary. All right, Turkish sovereignty is being questioned. Yeah, see, the fact of the matter is they can declare war whenever they want, basically. Next tier of radar, you've got you over here, which isn't doing much, but it's something. We've got a bunch of planes operating in northern France, which they don't need to be there. I can do is maybe move them here and be ready to operate in the so-called Greek air zone. But this bit right over here is what we're looking for. I don't think we've got enough planes sitting around, but I'll do that so that if reinforcements come in, they'll move to there. Speaking of reinforcements, what do we got here? A light cruiser for the battery model. Yeah, we'll just put you into the strike force team. That's going to be okay. Excellent. We have a lot of troops ready to go. Right, you've got you and a naval invasion, which I think is hitting 2 provinces. I think it's hitting this and that. And they're ready to go. 5 divisions. Oh, right, because we've got 2 of these. Yeah. So same army, but 2 different naval invasions. I'm trying to remember if I've ever done that particular setup. I hope there's nothing like weird and twitchy with doing that, but we'll see. Mexico keeps on expanding. Good for them. And yeah, we're good on oil. We're full over here. We probably need more storage, because let's take a look at the numbers here. Daily gain 7.4, maximum consumption 13k. Now, that maximum is when our strike force of ships is actually oot and a boot. Generally speaking, they won't. I suspect even at war, even with our planes and ships and tanks operational, I think we will still be capped out on fuel. And we do have like plenty of stuff in the queue right now. I'm gonna not add anything quite yet. Tunisia. Oh, Tunisia. Are you having rebellion? I wasn't actually looking down there. No. Maybe you just got bombed. That's entirely possible. So, what would be nice is a ring of anti-aircraft guns, but yeah, we'll see. These 15 carrier fighters. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on North Africa here for us. These are just some old ships, some old planes. I think those planes specifically we captured because I don't think we ever built carrier fighters. I don't even know if we had the tech for it, actually. Autosave, autosave, autosave. Right over here. Yeah, no, we never unlocked any carrier fighter tech, which makes sense, because we don't have the technology for carriers, so why would we do that? I was just wondering if we'd started with... But I don't even think we start with Fighter 1, do we? Does Italy... Let's see, it's been a while. But I don't think they start with Fighter 1. I think they just have the 1933, like, interwar fighter. That's it. I think just that and just the base tactical bomber, period. I might be wrong. Unless I am wrong, and I'm never wrong. Any tweaks we want to do to our comps here? Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, indeed. It's actually a good time because we're not currently fighting. How are we on artillery? Can I do this? Yes. Can I do this? Yes. Field hospital. Recon. I'm not going to put on the support anti-tank yet because we don't have the anti-tank. But I will make this change. That pleases me greatly. Oh! Wait, hold on. I forgot infantry with artillery is our thing here. Herp a derp. Actually, no one uses that, so... I should have just done this. That's why I didn't use up any equipment, because we already have everyone flipped over to our new infantry model. Well, poop. And you over here, you did get tweaked. You've got the 20 combat width. You could go faster if we pulled out the cavalry. How much, like, motorized do we have? Quite a bit. Do I just want to... Now, I mean, we could go with not 20 combat width with these, because they're not normally going to be fighting, like... Ideally, these guys should never be fighting. They should only be used to circumvent things. Motorized, this will be okay. And then we've got our 20 kilometer an hour. All right, let's do it. Wish I'd kind of hadn't wasted the land experience on the other one, but it's not like we have to upgrade any tanks, so we got that going for us. Or something. I don't know. What we may just do here... oh, there we go. Istanbul is done. What we may just do here... What happens if the Axis join in? Well, there's... actually, we don't know how many German troops are there. Oh, and they got some land over there in the peace, or in the occupation. Yeah, alright, because they were already at war. They're all on the border here. What could possibly go wrong? Let me just start by myself. Bring the speed down. All the war plans are a go. Okay, join the Commonwealth of Nations. That's fine. And then, yeah, there's nothing to call here, because now you've joined the same war, so technically the Soviets can come in from the rear. Okay. I wasn't sure. Like, unaligned, I figured normally joins the Allies, but the Allies aren't there. It's the Commonwealth. Now, are they the biggest nation with a democratic bent? Is that what it's decided on? It's probably something like that. All right, go, 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 go. Rush here. Actually, I could have just... Maybe I should have just done a naval invasion back here. I figured it wouldn't be safe enough. Well, this one's going to be okay. Now, are you going? Some divisions haven't reached their position yet. Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, these guys are moving, so that's good. Punching through there, too. That's good. Oh, there you go. Okay. And go that way. One of you come to Ankara, and the other, you're going to come through here and do that. Yeah, just try to disrupt their back lines as much as possible. Sandwich them in, although it looks like it doesn't need to be much happening here. These guys have already been totally cut off. We're getting some overruns in Istanbul, I think. Crazy. Dosimeter radar. Really wanted that mostly so we could start adding radar to our ship. What we may want to do is just get the second one for the best version of naval radar, I think. Centimetric gunnery radar? Oh, maybe not. Maybe there's another tier of ship radar there. The other thing is, we could grab atomic research. It takes a long time to research, but it does give you a research speed boost for the rest of the game. I don't know. Now, you know what? Encryption and decryption. We need to get those. They help out a lot of combats. You're attempting to move forward, sort of, maybe. Ships over here. Active naval combat in the Aegean. These are, okay, Turkish subs. So they may have been hitting our attack lines. What we could do is switch our strike force to ground invasion support. So they would be basically do convoy escort, but then we would also stay there after they're done to provide bombardment boosts. I'm assuming the other guys aren't planning on navally landing there, but I'm going to move someone in anyway. Make sure to get the port before it gets cut off for some weird reason. Right, so over here we're clearly all good. Done, 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 done. Controller Bulgaria. Right. I mean, that's fine. It's just because of adjacency rules and how things get applied. I'm going to do that, even though it's pretty crazy. Come all the way down there. Because I think we've caught most of their troops, if they had any. They've got some on the Soviet border now, which doesn't really matter much. There we go. Port has been acquired. Here, let's just do something. Actually, I'm going to grab one of you and send you here, which apparently is pretty decent. And keep you from, like, moving around, or keep you pinned so that we can go and maybe reinforce somewhere else. Something like that. Let's force you to do something like this. Attack these guys from the other side. Go, go, go. Little fast-moving truck. I mean, you're not going to move that fast through all these mountains. I think you'll still move faster than infantry with such a high base speed, although I'm not entirely sure. We'll do that. We can now get a presence in the Black Sea for whatever that's worth. I'm not sure we need it right now, but it's there. You're going to take that. Now, I don't know. Turkey, Turkey, Turkey. Oh, yeah, no, they're fairly close to capitulating already. I mean, I think Constantinople is worth a lot of victory points. I mean, it's the city of the world's desire, right? Should be worth a lot. And you're going to, tell you what, you go here, then there. And then just do that in case we need to clean that up. That's going to be okay. But yeah, we're just rushing out fairly aggressively towards various victory points. There's actually a fuel depot over there. I think that's what that is. Yeah, fuel silo. Now, hang on. Autosave, autosave, autosave. Stop. No, that's damage. It's health. So I guess we don't know if there's fuel or not. Still, there might be. Of course, we're full right now, but we're actually fine with it not being full, that silo, because then we'll just start filling it. Presumably. Now, what happens? You're occupying territory that's got a silo. Do you fill it with fuel? What happens if you piece out and that, that goes somewhere else? Maybe it gets moved to, if the amount of fuel you've got, I don't know if it gets stored actually in individual provinces or it's more of a percentage thing. Like if you're at full fuel storage and you lose a province of the silo, I bet you it's just a percentage of your capacity sort of goes away. So there, I think what would happen if I traded away, it would just, just lower my cap, and then if I was over my cap, I would lose some. Probably something like that. Let's keep going ahead and just finishing this up. That's going to be fine. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, we're getting some of this land right away. It doesn't really matter who occupies it. You guys are coming through there. So Mountaineer, you go there. Infantry, I'm gonna get you to get to Izmir right away. Since that's got the victory, or the capital, it's the new capital, it's probably, I assume, I don't know if this is true, but I've always assumed, and I suspect it is correct, that the places with the most victory points get chosen as the new capitals. And therefore, it becomes like the best target to try to get someone to capitulate out. Okay, they haven't really moved, but I guess we haven't done anything in a bit. Do some of that. And, okay, good. You're going that way, which is going to cut off that. And then you're going to do this. Although, there we go. We've already got that now, so that's good. How you looking? Still, okay. There's a lot of victory point locations in Turkey. Okay, there it is. That merge our wars. No, I am not yet at war with the German Reich. Because I do think it, in fact, does can count as a different war. I'm assuming I'll get a call in. But I want to wait. I want to finish Turkey first. Yeah, there's the call to arms. I've got to wait. Right now, you don't want me joining it, or do you? The Soviets do have a lot of troops in this. Oh, clearly some of them were just exercising. Yeah, they have no org. No, you're going to be very thankful that I don't accept right away. Because right now, all the troops in the greater Italy region are protected, including the Soviet troops. Okay, you go down here. You'll go down here. That's all done. That's going to be cleaned up there. Actually, what I can probably do at this point, I don't think there's a hotkey to delete orders. I mean, you can hit delete, but to do the delete all, which is right-click on this, I don't think there's something. So what I'm going to do is do a front line that way, a battle plan that way, tell them to go, although anyone who had queued up things, please continue to do the queued up action.
all'azione. Sì, signore. Mantenete le distanze.
Get some bops off here. Although a bunch of people were just doing strategic redeployment, so as a result, my people don't have a lot of org and might actually have a hard time finishing this attack. 15 divisions there. That's interesting. Oh, and then we got a pocket there. Okay. A little bit messy, but we'll get the job done. I'll get you to pick up Merson here, and then go back to Adana. Admiral Adana of the Battlestar. Alright, are you nearly capitulated? Nearly. And right now, I don't see any foreign troops there. So if, like, Canada lands troops here, then they'll keep an occupation somewhere, and I'll have to just rebop them, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, other than that, it's looking pretty good. Just shift-clicking over here. There we go. Finish this up, clean up some of the lines. I'm going to move in there, which is okay. You're being attacked from the side. Oh, yeah, of course, the United Kingdom. They're in, or I should say the British Empire, right? Or Great Britain. Great Britain, that's what your country is named currently, is on my side, so that's pretty good. And yes, I will join in the war soon, I promise. Is this Italy not responding to a call to war in, like, an appropriate time? How rude. How unexpected. Yeah, so make sure you guys are continuing to power through there. Something like that. Would you please capitulate? Okay, Turkey's on the cusp. We may not even need an actual victory point location. Let's see, like here, move into Civus. We're about to take Trabzon. I suspect that will be it. There we go, good. Pause. Done, done. Field hospital just finished. We'll get the MP tag. I think it's going to be handy. And, yeah, it doesn't look like there's... Oh, there's a tiny pocket of resistance there and there. But, okay, well, we'll take care of it in a second. What I'm going to do is do this. Now, I don't have enough troops to occupy everything, but what I can potentially do is something like this. And beelining to the other side. Just to make sure everyone's moving properly. Although you go there. And you come over here, just in case no one else is cleaning that up. That pocket probably remained because... Well, maybe because it was French territory, actually. That may have been why. Alright, yes, I promise I'm going to be moving in here relatively soon. Let's check our air units. So, these guys... tactical bombers, fighters. Okay. That's a good air place there. On East Germany. Close air support. You know what? I will throw in some strategic bombing in there as well. That's going to be okay. And then you can probably join in here and do this. Fighters, close air support. Actually, I might get you to play defensively in Czechoslovakia first. Let's do that. Okay. We got planes in the sea here, which is good. Defending main Italy, which is good. You're going to be attacking the channel, which sounds fine. Close air support here. We're going to put you on the defensive. Alright, waiting for my troops to get up there. Alright, that got cleaned up. Probably this will get cleaned up by someone else. Anyway, there may not be troops there, but yeah, we're going to make sure. We got free dockyards. Interesting. Let's build more destroyer escorts. What I'll do is I'll bring this down by 10 and make this 10 over here. There's only one dockyard right now. I don't think we're anywhere close to finishing all of our construction. Like, our previous repair projects are still in their way. Oh, I should add some regions to really both my garrison groups. Now, garrisoning for, like, rebellion is going to be changed dramatically in the expansion and mean less babysitting, and I think that's good. We'll still need garrison to, like, guard, the coast and whatnot, but it's going to be one less little source of clicking. Okay, I wasn't sure if those islands had been selected. I don't actually need you for rebel stomping. So 47, we've got more than enough to keep the rebellion under control there. Excellent. Now I'm going to switch over to here, the Coast Guard group. I don't really need to take that, but just want to guard against some naval invasions. I think, there we go. I think we already had that, yeah. Done. I mean, there's nothing really select over there. Well, this is a friendly coast. Like, it's owned by friends, but what I mean, it's protected because no one should have access to the Black Sea. I think it is the Black Sea, right? It's Black Sea, that's what, the Caspian? Caspian Sea. Yay, all right. Geography, getting it correct. Well, on that note, what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in here, and next episode, we're going to be joining in the war against the Axis, which is not currently going very well on the Soviet front. But they might be, I mean, they're going to be spread pretty thin, and yeah, we're going to try to really punch hard over here. If we can somehow successfully push forward here, I mean, obviously gaining Berlin is a huge coup, but if we can split Germany in half, their capital is going to be on one side or the other when it gets moved. It's partially, so what I'm saying is partially I'm attacking here because it's Berlin, but partially it's because it's the thinnest. If we can split Germany in half, while it is going to be a big front line for us, one half of their troops is going to be severely cut off from supply. Severely. What I might want to do is change my convoy rating. Yeah, I think so. I think what we'll be less interested in raiding. Okay, you're not already. It's a little hard to see what you are. I guess, tell you what, let me right click, remove everything. And we're going to raid here, because of course all of the UK is going to be a thing. Do I want to focus just here, just to disrupt Germany as much as possible? Yeah, that's probably the right move. These guys over there. We're not currently constructing any subs, are we? No. Now, I suspect we don't have much in the way of subs. Yeah, sub technology. 1936 hull is pretty much all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'll put in a command for like just 10 more. And what we'll do is, and you can go to the Raiders group, we'll just have it there for when some other things finish. If we grab some more ports, that sort of thing, will be prompted to do it. Anyway, I'm going to put a cut in here. Folks, thanks for watching the episode. Sorry we're so delayed. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.